Today I will go over some information about HDL cholesterol and how to influence its levels on your body. If you want a brief description of the effects of LDL cholesterol, I described them in a previous video about beta-glucans. I will put the link on screen now. HDL cholesterol stands for high density lipoprotein. It has several effects on the cardiovascular system that are more or less the opposite of the effects of LDL cholesterol. While LDL cholesterol increases the risk of atherosclerosis, lesions building up in blood vessels, causing them to be blocked. HDL actually decreases the risk of atherosclerosis. It can even reverse the damage through a process called RCT, or reverse cholesterol transport. This is when the HDL causes the blocking cholesterol to be removed and transported to the liver, where it is turned into waste. Another system that LDL disrupts is the endothelial system. It is controlled by nitric oxide, which LDL blocks. HDL, on the other hand, increases the availability of nitric oxide and thereby increases the function of endothelial cells. As discussed in a previous video, this can prevent chronic pains in the chest. HDL has many positive effects on your body and can prevent or even reverse cardiovascular issues. A study led to the approximation that an increase in 1 milligram per deciliter of HDL leads to a reduction in risk of cardiovascular problems by 1.9 to 2.3% in men and 3.2% in women. So how are its levels raised? How can you get more of this important lipoprotein? Two unhealthy habits that can lower HDL cholesterol are smoking and drinking too much. If you're smoking or usually drink a lot, your HDL levels will sink. So by reducing or eliminating those habits, levels can be raised. A more common way of increasing HDL is eating more healthy foods. Processed foods are probably the easiest to agree on that they are not healthy. There are many diets that are being tossed around nowadays. Paleo diet, vegan, carnivore, and many others. While there may be benefits to these diets, there is a lot of division about these, and one thing that they usually have in common is that processed foods are bad. The last way of increasing HDL in the blood that I will discuss is exercise. Exercising has been studied to decrease LDLs and increase HDLs. A thing to note is that there are difficulties proving that this is true for people with dangerous levels of cholesterol. This is due to exercise not usually being the only lifestyle change they have, and because of that, the change in cholesterol is difficult to be measured for each variable separately. The change in HDL cholesterol levels usually lasts for about 48 hours, so consistent exercise is the most effective. Thank you for listening and taking part in this information. I hope that this can help you in any way. If you have an unmotivated friend who runs the risk of elevated LDL cholesterol levels, you can show them this video and maybe it will help them. Have a good day.